INTJs and INTPs are both introverted, intuitive, and thinking individuals. But there are some key differences between these two personality types. Here are 5 differences between INTJ and INTP personality types. Number 1. Focus on the future versus focus on the present. INTJs are future-oriented and are motivated by their vision for what they want to achieve. They have a strong sense of purpose and are constantly thinking about how to achieve their long-term goals. They are strategic planners who create detailed plans and strategies to achieve their objectives. INTJs focus on the big picture and the long-term outcomes of their actions. On the other hand, INTPs are more focused on the present moment and are interested in exploring ideas and concepts for their own sake without necessarily having a specific goal in mind. They are curious about the world around them and enjoy delving into abstract concepts and theories. They are not as concerned with creating detailed plans for the future, but instead prefer to focus on exploring possibilities in the present. This difference in focus can sometimes lead to different communication styles. INTJs may be more direct and assertive in their communication as they are focused on achieving their goals and may not have patience for small talk or idle chatter. INTPs, on the other hand, may be more reserved and reflective in their communication, as they are more interested in exploring ideas and may not feel the need to rush to any particular outcome. Both INTJs and INTPs can benefit from balancing their focus on the future and present. INTJs may benefit from taking more time to reflect on their present and enjoy the journey towards their goals, while INTPs may benefit from creating more concrete plans to help them achieve their long-term aspirations. Number 2. Practicality versus theory. INTJs tend to be highly practical and results-oriented. They are interested in finding efficient and effective solutions to problems and are not typically interested in theoretical or abstract concepts that do not have practical applications. They are highly analytical and rely on logic and reasoning to make decisions. In contrast, INTPs are more interested in theory and abstract concepts. They enjoy exploring ideas and concepts for their own sake and may not necessarily be concerned with how they can be practically applied. INTPs are highly analytical and rely on logic and reasoning to make decisions, but may be more willing to consider unconventional perspectives. This difference in approach to practicality and theory can sometimes lead to different strengths and weaknesses in the two personality types. INTJs may be highly effective at problem-solving and decision-making in practical situations, but may struggle with creativity and generating innovative ideas. INTPs, on the other hand, may excel at generating creative and innovative ideas, but may struggle with implementing them in practical situations. Both INTJs and INTPs can benefit from balancing their focus on practicality and theory. INTJs may benefit from exploring more unconventional perspectives and considering more creative solutions to problems, while INTPs may benefit from developing their ability to implement their ideas in practical situations. Number 3. Extroverted thinking (TE) and extroverted intuition (NE). Extroverted thinking (TE) and extroverted intuition (NE) are auxiliary cognitive functions for INTJ and INTP personality types respectively. INTJs with their TE function tend to focus on organizing and structuring external information in a logical and efficient manner. They use objective analysis and seek practical solutions to problems. They are skilled at organizing and planning projects and tend to approach problems in a systematic and goal-oriented way. They are focused on efficiency and effectiveness and tend to prioritize getting things done over considering multiple options or possibilities. On the other hand, INTPs with their NE function tend to focus on generating new ideas and possibilities. They enjoy exploring multiple perspectives and considering different viewpoints. They often enjoy brainstorming and idea generation and tend to approach problems in a more open-ended and exploratory manner. They may be less focused on practical solutions than INTJs and more interested in considering all possibilities and options. Overall, while both INTJs and INTPs are analytical and logical thinkers, their focus and approach can differ significantly due to their different cognitive functions. INTJs tend to be more practical and goal-oriented, while INTPs tend to be more exploratory and open-ended in their thinking. If you are enjoying our content, please give this video a like, subscribe to our channel, and do not forget to turn on the notification bell. Number 4. Introverted intuition (NI) versus introverted thinking (TI). NI is the dominant function of INTJs, while TI is the dominant function of INTPs. This fundamental difference in cognitive function can lead to some important differences in how these two types approach problem-solving and decision-making. For INTJs, their dominant NI function often leads them to develop a strong sense of vision and purpose. They are skilled at identifying patterns and connections in information and are often driven to develop a comprehensive understanding of complex systems. They may have a keen intuition about what will happen in the future and what steps they need to take to achieve their goals. INTJs often have a laser-like focus on their vision and are willing to make tough decisions to achieve it. In contrast, INTP's dominant TI function often leads them to take a more analytical and detached approach to problem-solving. They are skilled at breaking down complex systems into their component parts and analyzing them to understand how they work. They have a strong desire for accuracy and consistency, and may be skeptical of ideas or approaches that don't meet their high standards. INTPs may be more likely to play devil's advocate and challenge assumptions in order to arrive at a more objective understanding of a situation. These differences in cognitive function can lead to different strengths and weaknesses for INTJs and INTPs. INTJs may be skilled at developing a clear sense of purpose and direction, but may struggle to adapt when circumstances change or their vision is challenged. INTPs may be skilled at analyzing information to understand how things work, but may struggle to develop a clear direction or sense of purpose without outside guidance. Overall, the differences in cognitive function between NI and TI can lead to different approaches to problem-solving and decision-making for INTJs and INTPs. While both types have a strong drive to understand complex systems and analyze information, they may differ in their priorities and overall approach to achieving their goals. Number 5. Approach in expressing emotions. INTJs and INTPs both tend to be more reserved when it comes to emotional expression, but they may approach emotions in different ways. INTJs often suppress their emotions and may have a tendency to detach themselves from their feelings. This is because their tertiary function, extroverted feeling (FE), is not as developed as their dominant function, introverted intuition (NI), which can lead to them being out of touch with their own emotions and the emotions of those around them. They may come across as stoic or even cold to others, especially in situations where emotions are high. On the other hand, INTPs may struggle to express their emotions because they are more focused on analyzing and understanding them. Their tertiary function, extroverted feeling (FE), allows them to be more in touch with their emotions and the emotions of others, but they may struggle with how to express and communicate those feelings effectively. This can lead to them appearing aloof or disconnected, even if they do have strong emotions. Overall, while both INTJs and INTPs may struggle with emotional expression, they may approach it in different ways, with INTJs being more likely to suppress their emotions and INTPs being more focused on understanding and analyzing them. These videos will be really helpful for you.